Being in business for yourself is awesome, but let's be honest, there is so much to put into building a business, so many different tasks and activities and to-dos, and sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, I just need to multiply myself times 10. But what do you do when you're just getting started or you're building your business and you haven't hit the point to where you're ready to start bringing on a team to start helping you grow different areas of your business? Welcome to Solopreneurship. Today in this video, I am going to give you tons of hacks to help you get more organized, save time, and really help you tackle solopreneurship like a pro. My name is Jen Johnson, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Over here, every Tuesday and Thursday, I am always delivering to you different ways to help you grow your faith and your business as a Christian entrepreneur, because doing things God's way is always better than trying to figure it out on our own. You know what I'm saying? So if this is your first time visiting, I invite you to subscribe. I'll never forget when I first started building my own business and I heard all about outsourcing and how everybody had a team and they had other people doing the activities that they didn't want to do, that weren't in their desire zone. Well, look, the reality in the beginning, we do have all the workload on our shoulders because we're just getting started. You know, you've probably made some sort of investment in your business already, and you feel like you can't keep shelling out investment after investment without having some profit come in. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles in the beginning. We start out as solopreneurs, and as we build our profits, we can build our teams. So lucky for you, I have been a solopreneur for years, and I have come up with so many different time-saving hacks, organizational hacks. And the truth is you can hack it as a solopreneur. You just have to get very intentional with your time. So let's dive in. The first tip I really want to stress to you is honor your commitments. Whatever you commit to doing, whether it be a goal, an appointment, a task, commit and see it all the way through. This is all about integrity in your work and your work ethic and leadership. So really decide what are the most important things I need to be doing in my day-to-day and honor those commitments. Number two, you want to be batching, especially if you work a part-time or a full-time job and you're still building this up as a part-time or a full-time income. You want to batch your work. This is not something that I did in the beginning when I started building my business, and I want to encourage you to get started right away because it's going to save you a ton of time. So what does batching mean? It just means you're creating a multiple of something. Whether it's posts or videos, you're sitting down and you're mapping out a batch of videos that you can record at one time. So for example, this video I'm recording right now, I'm actually recording multiple videos in one day. So I don't have to prep and think of new content. It's all gonna be done for the month and I can move on to my next task. You can do this with posts, you can do this with videos, you could do this with emails. It's especially great if you're going on vacation and you still wanna be present in your business. I love being able to schedule out emails so I can continue communicating with my audience even if I'm out on a cruise or somewhere where there's no Wi-Fi. It's really awesome to start setting the habit of batching your work. Number three is time block your tasks. So this kind of goes along with batching. If you know you need to do 4 videos, you want to time block that in your calendar and set aside a specific amount of time for how long that's going to take you to do. Oftentimes, I know so many people aren't running on a schedule or a calendar and they're just kind of winging it. You don't want to do that when you're trying to build a business, especially with how chaotic life can be these days. We're in this hurry up, we gotta go world. And you want to make sure you have white space on your calendar to really take that time and use it intentionally to reach your goals and make sure you're getting things done each and every day to move the needle forward in your business. So what does time blocking look like? It's really just chunks of time that you're designating to do specific tasks with. So for example, let's say today from 3 to 5, I'm shooting 4 videos. That would be a time block. Now, before I continue, I want to tell you there's actually 3 tools I use to make running my business so much easier. It creates a little more automation, more systems and processes in my business, and they're really easy to use. So I want to direct you to a video that you can check out after this one in the cards above or the description below. 3 tools to help you better automate your business, so be sure to check that out. But before you head over there, let me give you 8 more hacks. All right, we're just gonna bang them out. Something you do wanna consider, outsourcing.
Wait, Jen, didn't you say we're solopreneurs, we don't outsource?
Not true. We can outsource. Maybe you're not ready to outsource in your business, but you can outsource things in your life. Things like getting your car washed, or having someone come over and clean the house. Those things eat up hours and hours of our time, and it's literally costing us money to really spend our time doing that when we can be working more efficiently in our business. So really think about personal areas or business areas where you have that wiggle room to be able to outsource things that you just should not be putting your energy towards. Number 6, you want to create deadlines. Anytime you have a task or a goal, even something that you're writing in your calendar, give yourself a specific amount of time to complete it. Oftentimes we just say, oh, we got to get this thing done, and then hours and hours go by and we're on our email and we're checking our messages, and it's just distraction zone, right? So we want to give ourselves a deadline. Oftentimes I'll even use a timer, so that way I know I'm working against a clock, and it makes it to where I'm focused and nothing else has my attention until this particular task gets done. So whenever you're writing out your tasks, put deadlines next to them. Number 7, set work hours. When are you done with your day? I cannot tell you how I used to work myself into the ground because I never set those work hours. And every day is not going to be perfect, but you want to have a goal to where you get everything completed by. Like for real, today there was a huge smoothie that got spilt on my carpet, and it took up hours of my time because I had to take my whole living room apart to take the carpet out and clean it. So it totally messed with my time frame of what I needed to get done. That's gonna happen because it's life. But ultimately, you need to set work hours and stick to that as often as you can. Otherwise, you're always gonna feel like you're running rampant in your life and in your business. Number 8, oh my gosh, this is a big one because I am not a morning person, but seriously, stop hitting the snooze button. I'm not gonna get into all the science of this, but there is actually science. Thank you, Mel Robbins, for hooking us up with this little bit of information. You can go check that out. But here's what I'm gonna say. The snooze button is actually creating the lack of energy and all the tired feelings that you have. It's caused by the snooze button. Long story short, we go into sleep cycles, and when you hit the snooze button, your body wants to go back into a sleep cycle, but you're not really going back to sleep, are you? It's only for a few minutes. So when you wake up after sleeping for those few extra minutes, your body is in this inertia, and it takes 4 hours to get out of it. Just don't hit snooze. Number 9, I'm gonna dare ya. I dare ya. Turn off your notifications, please. Your Facebook notifications, your Instagram notifications, your email notifications. Those little red dots need to go away. Here's the deal. It's all a distraction. You need less distraction in your life. You can go, I promise you, you can still click on those little app buttons and all the notifications will be there when you're ready to sit down and be reactive. So just turn them off, please. Number 10, schedule posts and emails. It's so great that you can do this. If you're someone that wants to be writing to your email list, but you're at work during the day, you can always schedule the email at night to go out for the next morning. Also, if you have a Facebook community or some type of community that you're running and you want to be able to schedule out your posts, there's so many different schedulers out there. And I know even Facebook has its own scheduler for groups now. So you can actually schedule things to go out ahead of time. And that way, again, it's just one less thing you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Number 11, one word, just one word for you. Trello. If you're not using Trello, oh my gosh, I just got to tell you all about it, but I'm not going to go into detail with it here. It is an amazing software or website that you can go to. It's a free thing that you can use to start scheduling your life, scheduling your business. I'll actually link my Trello training in the cards above and in the description below so you can check it out. And lastly, my biggest tip for you is to stop saying that you don't have time. That is just programming your brain to believe that you don't have time. And the reality is you do have time. It's just a matter of what you want to make a priority. So instead of saying you don't have time, just say it's not a priority right now. And then you can really determine if it is or it isn't and start changing your tune. There you have it. Those are all my hacks. Those are the things that I do in my business to help me stay sane. It's going to help you as a solopreneur stay sane, stay organized, and really focus your energy and your time on the things that are most important. So tell me, what 2 hacks that I shared are you gonna start implementing this week? Because here's the key. I kind of gave you a lot, and I don't want you to think you have to implement this all at one time, but you can start gradually adding these tips and hacks to your business so you can start running your ship a little bit smoother. So comment below with the 2 you're gonna start with. I'd love to get into conversation with you, and don't forget to subscribe before heading over to those other videos I suggested. Thank you so much. I love spending time with you here on the tube. God bless, and I'll see you next time.